Morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning's live stroll. What's the report this morning? Well, what can I say about yesterday? 26 degrees here in the east. It was 19 to bed last night, which was about 10 o'clock after watching the painful Liverpool match again. And 10 degrees this morning. I could almost put my shorts on. I'm not at the minute, I'm not using it as long as possible. Get the chest mount and everything because I've got some sort of combination. Even when I'm sort of shorts and t-shirts, where I have a light sort of body warmer on, trying to keep the chest mount in place. The phone I use is quite heavy and it sort of pushes it down. So I'm trying to keep it as long as possible. Maybe look at a solution at the weekend or something. However, after today, I don't think we're supposed to have for the next few weeks any mornings that are better than sort of 6-7 degrees again. So it flips around. I do need to work on a solution anyway for that problem. So anyway, there are big problems in the world in my chest mount, aren't there? So I think we can cope. Today is supposed to be bright. It was supposed to be rainy, but I don't think we're now supposed to see any rain until the weekend, until Saturday at least, I think he said. So we'll watch this space. Loads of litter in the road there. Yeah, so I was just getting past our mate. What's everybody up to today? Is it a normal day? Work, rest, play? Are you on holiday? What's the plan? What's everyone doing today? Where's everyone watching from? Obviously, I'm very well aware it's still school holidays, so some parents might still be off and what have you. And obviously, we were away last week, so. But James is of an age now where he can be at home. Julie's around the corner. She comes home at lunchtime. So quite lucky from that point of view now that we don't have to sort of sort out sort of childcare and all that sort of stuff in the holidays. So we're very lucky from that point of view. In regards to me today, it's just as normal as they can be, a work day. And then tonight, nothing happening. Friday, pretty much the same. I've got the Masters starting for real today, so I will be watching a lot of that. I do enjoy the golf. There's an eye there. Sorry, I couldn't read. My phone is so small, couldn't actually see it. But I'm saying hi. I could just see the beginning of the text. So, hi to you. Thanks for joining up. As I say, where's everybody watching from this morning? I think we spoke to someone in Argentina yesterday. A lot of people in the UK yesterday, actually. I can't remember. There was somewhere else, and I can't remember. I'm usually not to remember. We'll do the normal long stroll this morning. We're going to try and up this now. I do need to get this exercise up. As I said to you yesterday, I haven't weighed myself since I've been back from Walker. I'll do it at the weekend. I'm hoping, worst case scenario, it stayed the same. With a couple of Easter eggs I received as well. So, but I'm getting through those quickly because I want to get them out of the way. And then it's done. So if you have been with me before, you know what I mean by the long walk. You go to the very end of this road, do it left up the hill, and then back down towards the high street and then back. So all pretty straightforward. As I said, every day, I cannot wait until we don't have to stick to this one. Start doing the country walk. And as I say, another 2 to 4 weeks, I don't think we'll be far away. So it's getting light now, around about 5:30. So as long as that continues in that sequence of say another 2 to 4 weeks, and then we can start enjoying the country walks again, guys, rather than the residential. Yeah, I think I've had enough of this now. Been doing it now since pretty much the 1st of November. Possibly do the country walks at the weekend, so it's not as if we haven't been doing it, but I think it's just nice. It puts you in a better mood when you're doing the country walk. It's a nice walk. Okay. Anyone want to chat about anything this morning? This is what I want. I want people to have a chat about anything and everything. Keep it clean. Makes the stroll go a lot quicker. There you go. So listen to me droning on. Because the next thing I'll come on to is the Liverpool match last night. Oh my lord. Yeah, again. They're as good as that the Champions League. I know stranger things have happened at sea. Stranger things have happened at Anfield. We've all been there and watched nights where Liverpool miraculously turned the game around, but not this version of Liverpool, I don't think. They just look devoid of anything at the minute, unfortunately, and it is such a shame. The highs of last season sort of crushed by obviously the parade incident, Diego Jota incident, and just play just hasn't been up to standard this season. You know, people can blame this, blame that. Ultimately, the players have got a responsibility as well. Ultimately, it will be the manager that pays the price if they don't qualify for the Champions League. And I think that will be the definitive. I don't think he's a bad manager, that's the thing. I just think he's been let down by players. But sometimes as a manager you need to change your ways perhaps. And maybe he's just not doing that. I don't know, it's difficult to say. All I can tell you is what I see. Being a football manager myself at a far lower level. You sometimes just have to accept, you have to adapt to the players you've got and what's going on around you. And I'm not sure he has very well this season. Anyway, enough of that. Any golf fans out there? Any thoughts about the Masters? Any picks? I'm not doing any bets this year. I'm going to sit down and enjoy it. See some good golf. The weather is supposed to be absolutely amazing, I think. Sort of between 75 and 85 all 4 days. No rain, very light wind. Now, that could just make it quicker than normal. The Augusta. Of course, go on, Azra, lead on. Go on, good girl. So, don't know what's going to happen with that, to be honest. Naturally, that is not me. Azra, I'm just going to use this bin. Come on. Get rid of this quick. What I will say, guys, you feel warm this morning. As I say, this is probably the warmest morning we've had for a while. It's 10, 11 degrees. I'm still out in sort of my trackies and my sort of t-shirt, and then my hoodie, whatever you want to call it. It feels warm this morning, and it's sort of the first thing I think I can honestly say I could probably come out in just either a t-shirt or a t-shirt and a lighter, but then it's supposed to flip around again. As I said earlier on, this is the best of it for the next 2 weeks according to the weatherman. We even left the tortoises out last night, and that says all you need to know about the weather, because anything less than 10 degrees they have to come in. Jogger coming behind, so just let them past. Morning. Get the feeling Ezra wanted to go for a jog. But what a polite jogger she was as well. Good morning. Everyone is happy. I just like people being polite and happy in the moment. I said this before. I said it last week. The vast majority of people in Mallorca, even if you said good morning and they weren't English, you get hola, see hello in Spanish. So, unfortunately, will always be the people that are rude that don't say anything. But I just think it's very strange. People are so shocked when you actually do say good morning to them nowadays. Really do. Anyway, we'll talk about that all day. I'll probably do a vlog on that about manners and politeness on my dog walks. I don't think it'd be very interesting. It would just be me moaning. Hey, you don't want to hear me moaning, guys. So this is the uphill bit I was telling you about. Sort of coming up towards the turn to head back down towards the high street. The light up here isn't the best, hence you still got the torches on full. So tomorrow will be same time, but then Saturday and Sunday we'll do it when it's lighter. You don't have to use the torches, which will be nice. So, another 2 to 4 weeks, I reckon we'll be alright. Hopefully, without the torches. And we'll be back to the country walks. Cannot wait. I wasn't going to do these shots, I was going to do sort of the medium long. I'm now doing a challenge with people that work with steps and what have you. So now I'm forcing myself to do the long stroll every morning. As I said earlier, to be fair, I'll probably need it anyway, so But it is warm this morning, and I certainly feel like I'm sweating a lot more. And I actually was going to put my trainers on because I'm not running over the grass. Because these boots, whilst they're very good when it's horrible and messy, they're quite heavy at times. Yes, hurry up, Eva. Come on, Azra. Anyway, as I've already said, and I know I've said it a few times, make the most of this morning. This will be freezing again tomorrow. And certainly for the next few weeks. Of living in the UK, just when you think spring has sprung, down to a bang tomorrow. Go on, Azra, lead on. Yeah, I definitely could have worn the trainers this morning, guys. Whilst I'm doing this route, it's all pretty solid anyway, so trainers probably would have been a better option. Good morning to everyone joining up, welcome. We are coming up to halfway around our Thursday morning night stroll with Azra. We've just been talking about everything and nothing as always. No real biggies. Anyone got anything to talk about? Keep it clean. We'll have a chat. We've spoken about Liverpool losing last night. We've spoken about the weather, exercise. Where's everybody watching me from? What time is it where you are? I like playing geography games. As I was saying earlier as well, this is probably the warmest morning we've had this year, easily. We've had no shorts on, just a t-shirt and a gilet, just to keep the camera in place more than anything else, because there's going to come a time where I need to make a decision on that. But I'll just go back to holding it, which obviously doesn't help me with having a free hand, which was the whole point of getting it. Whether we just have a t-shirt and a light gilet. But then if it does start getting really warm, which it usually does, sort of June, July, August, September. Right, Azra, come on. Wait. First time for ages you had a car coming up here, and we'd be going out. He usually was going out, but he's not coming in. What have we got here? Hi from Florida. Amazing. Now that does excite me, because we're coming to Florida twice in the next, once in September this year, and once in July next year. Not doing Disney, we are doing SeaWorld, Universal, all those parks. We're also doing Florida Wild, Icon Park, loads of stuff. Where in Florida are you from? Oh, this conversation all of a sudden has excited me a lot. Five hours behind, so I do understand it's very late there. South Florida. So you what? Miami, that direction? I'm getting excited. Florida boy probably doesn't want tourists coming there. Probably wants a quiet life, I don't know. How many times have I been to Florida now? Twice. Yeah, once with a friend just before we started college. And then one time I did come with Julia. The last time I was there was 2008. America. Since then, we're in Las Vegas and New York. But Florida, got loads of stuff booked for our 20-year wedding anniversary, which is, as I say, end of September, October this year. And then we're bringing James for 2 weeks. And then next July, beginning of July, once he finishes GCSEs. So, yeah, interesting speaking to someone from Florida, that's for sure. That does excite me. I saw this before I even read it. I saw the name. The name come up. I thought, oh, that's interesting. That's got to be someone from Florida, obviously. And there we go. Anyway, I need to pull myself together. I'm getting this excited. So we've got a ways to go before we come. It's towards the end of this month, it'll be 5 months. We've got a UK break before that, but I don't think I've hidden it very well from Julia or the family. But the one I'm looking forward to this year is definitely America later on in the year. There's been a lot of planning gone into it. We were scuppered twice for both of our 40th due to the pandemic. So obviously there was a plan to have come there we were going to do the Disney parks. We had everything paid for. It was when you had to decide what Disney park you were going to go to on what day. Just after the pandemic. Come on, Azra, let's go. And then, of course, borders remain shut and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, just one of those things, unfortunately. We never quite got there. But hopefully, we're all still here. Come the turn of the year, and we'll be doing it. Right. Go on, Azra, lead on. I cannot get over how warm it is this morning and how warm I'm feeling. Definitely could have said a t-shirt this morning. At work yesterday, I was pretty much in jeans and a t-shirt by mid-morning, and that remained for the rest of the day. That is so unusual because that building is so cold normally, especially where I go for lunch. It is freezing. Someone absolutely well and truly speeding there through the village. Drives me nuts. 1 or 2 mile an hour over the limit. Not bad, but that was a good 10 to 15 mile an hour over, at least. You can just hear how someone's driving at you, even though they're going faster than they should. Yeah, I did work it out before you said where you were from, to be fair, as I said. So, but I can imagine, there are some people out there that lack an understanding, shall we say. But anyway, it's great to chat to someone from a happy place. Sunshine State, there we go. Is the weather nice there? I know you've had particularly cold sort of few months. I do watch a lot of vloggers that sort of do the universal parts and all that sort of stuff. And they've had some particularly cold weather over the last sort of month or so, but hopefully it's now warming up. And there's one particular set of vloggers that I watch from the UK that actually came into Miami, and they stayed in Miami overnight, and they drove up, I think, the turnpike to sort of to Orlando. And it's very interesting. All of it interests me, not just some of it. So I'm looking forward to doing the airboats and stuff when we come out later on in the year. Good, I'm glad. As I say, I know there was quite a lot of damage to the vegetation where it got so cold, from what I've seen and heard. So yeah, I'm glad. And if you've got any recommendations for around the sort of Orlando area, things to do that tourists wouldn't have a clue about, but locals might. I know you're not local, but you might know. Let us know. So we've got a pretty jammed schedule, but I'm open to suggestions, especially for when we come out for 2 weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another good day with the channel yesterday with subscribers, and we're closing in slowly towards the 1,000 subscriber mark. Last week in Mallorca definitely helped with that. Had a massive surge. I think we had about 30 new subscribers in the end. At least 25. I think it was near 30. Working it back. And then we've had, again, my average is 10 a week. It's usually a lot more than that, but the average is 10. She's a cross between a Labrador and a Beagle. So she's a Labrador size, Beagle colour. She's actually a rescue dog. She was found at the side of what you would know, a freeway, in a box, with obviously the cars, lorries, all that sort of whizzing past her. And she was very underfed, so she was sort of brought back up to health. And we've had her since she was 6 months old. She's going to be 5 in less than a month on May the 4th. She's a Star Wars dog. If you know, you know. And yeah, we've also got another rescue dog at home, but he's quite an old chap. He's 11. He's if you ever are on, you see little Ralphie watching. That's little Ralphie from home. Very clever dog. He uses his paws to type and everything. He's a good old chap. Obviously, it's the other half Julia watching, because Ralph likes to listen when we're chatting. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. She doesn't give us much grief. If there were dogs around, I think you might see a little bit more of an excitable side to her. But it's never vicious. It's just playful. But she does come across as rather overzealous. But apart from that, no, she's a very, very good dog. And the company, the charity we got her from, it was almost like a adoption style place where they really went to town to make sure the dog suited you, you suited the dog. They came to the house to check the garden, to see what the house was like, what other animals she had, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it wasn't just a turn up, here's your dog, take it home, run with it. They were very, very good. Because obviously it probably costs them more. If it doesn't work out, then clearly it working out. So yeah, we're very, very lucky from that point of view. Thank you for another like. As I say, we're now almost at the town centre or the village centre. Not an awful lot here to see, guys, in our quiet little corner of Cambridgeshire. I think I might, depending on time constraints, I might do an outside the village walk on Sunday. I might go into the local town, which is Royston. Might have a walk round there on Sunday. So watch out for that. Just sort of, all this at times gets very samey. Yeah, you have a good day as well. And take care. Right, shall I carry on? Go on. As you can see, the light is coming. What's it now? 20 to 6. Still not light enough by any means to be out without the lights. But I do think in the next 2 to 4 weeks, I mean, basically, before we went away and the clocks didn't change, we would have been over the filter. But obviously, I'm very well aware, and I was telling you all, let's enjoy it whilst it lasts because we're going to have another month of darker mornings. And this is what we got, guys. So, that's life, isn't it, really? Life as we know it, Jim. If you know, you know. I've really showed you yesterday that I'm with Star Wars and Star Trek comics this morning. So from here it's about 10 minutes to home. That bike is still there. Oh, there's no one in that place. That bike's been there all day. Yesterday and all night yesterday. I'm surprised it hasn't been nicked. It's unbelievable, it really is. Come on, come on, come on. There's a dog coming from my right, actually worrying about it. And we've got the person with the dog following us, so hopefully Azra doesn't get too distracted by that. Yesterday morning, 3 blokes jumped out this van, and she wasn't happy girl. They're sort of delivering people. There are 3 of them. All jumped out as like it's some burglary gone wrong or something. Come on. I don't think he's officially open yet because he doesn't normally open until 6. He's pretty strict with that, to be honest with you. I think it's coming out of the light. Be rapidly getting here. That's why I say another 2 to 4 weeks. Just like there, right? As I said, I cannot wait for that. Come on, Azra. Come on. I am looking forward to getting home, guys. So I'm pretty knackered. I could easily have just had a t-shirt on this morning, if I'm honest. I think that's why I'm more knackered, because I'm hot. I keep taking as well this morning, which doesn't help. Only a couple of times last week when we were in Mallorca did it sort of play up a little bit. And we did far more walking last week than we ever do here, that's for sure. Just make sure we're still live, because we're having problems with YouTube over the last few weeks. To be fair, I say problems, it was once, but it really annoyed me. This is why I've had to go to using 2 phones in the morning for this reason. One to keep an eye on what's going on the live. It has been quite a busy morning, obviously it's dried off now actually. We've been having a nice chat with a guy from Florida, which was great. I enjoyed that conversation, as we're going there later on in the year. And it just always amazes me how far-reaching these YouTube guys are. You know, my channel is relatively small, but it's small, less than 1,000 subscribers. So feel free to join up, subscribe, like, hit the bell, gets it out there to more people. But my point is, anyone anywhere in the world can watch the lives. And we had someone from Argentina yesterday, and we have people from all over watching my little channel, watching me take the lovely Azra for a stroll. And the stroll will get better when it starts getting lighter in the mornings, I can assure you. Go on, Azra, good girl. So we are getting towards the end of today's stroll, got another 5 minutes or so, so if you are interested in watching the whole stroll, it will be on there a little bit later on once the all downloads. But a lovely stroll, nice chat with a couple of people. Makes the stroll go so quicker, so much quicker when you chat to people rather than just talking to yourself, I assure you. And also, you get to a point where you physically are thinking of things to chat about rather than if you're chatting with someone else or multiple people, you don't have to worry because the conversation just flows nicely. So, let's think of that, guys, if you're watching. Within reason, keep it clean, we'll chat about anything. Nothing's off the table. Try not to get political. Still got a few people still watching, which is great. What have we done walk-wise? Coming up 2 miles. That's good. That is what we aim to do in the mornings, two or more miles. Helps with the old steps. We'll extend it, we'll just sort of go to the next road this morning. So we have been going up this road to my right. But we'll just carry on. So when I get home, bake out for an hour before work. Because I am pretty puffed this morning. This is the warmest morning, and I really felt like I could easily have my shorts and a t-shirt on rather than trackies or hoodie and then the gilet. 11 degrees this morning. And when it starts getting to double figures consistently, guys, that is when I'll start wearing shorts to work again. Cannot wait. Walking around in just jeans and a t-shirt yesterday just felt so good. It really did. Having sort of since November last year, sort of jeans, a t-shirt, a hoodie, a body warmer, you know, to then sort of be back in your jeans and a t-shirt. Amazing. And I'll probably go to work just in jeans and a t-shirt at this rate. I will take my hoodie. I don't think there'll be any need for it. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're getting to that point in the stroll where we're going to call this one a day in a couple of minutes. We've got a few more people watching, so welcome if you're just joining up. I'm sorry it's coming towards the end. The rerun will be on there, and we will be on again tomorrow, sort of between 5 and 4:15 AM here in the UK. And the weekend, Saturday will probably be 6-ish, and Sunday will be around 7. And we'll do a different walk on Sunday. Don't know where it'll be yet. It won't be in the village, we'll go somewhere else. So stick with it, guys. I think we might do a lap of Royston on Sunday rather. And then once we get the lighter mornings, we'll go a little bit further afield, do a few places I've done before, maybe try and find some others. When I do new routes, I just need to find a route that suits, usually sort of a circular route. I can park the car somewhere, start, then get back to the same point. So I just need to plan that a little bit. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely day, and we'll reconvene tomorrow. Azra, you say goodbye? Good girl.